Daily Bitcoin Analysis, July 23, 2026. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today is July 23, 2026, and in this video we'll break down Bitcoin's current market structure, key support and resistance levels, what the technical indicators are suggesting, and the scenarios traders should be watching over the next 24 hours. Let's get started. Bitcoin continues to trade in a decisive area where buyers and sellers are fighting for short-term control. After the recent momentum move, the market has entered a consolidation phase. This type of price action is completely normal after a strong trend, as investors take profits while new participants decide whether to enter the market. From a technical perspective, the overall higher timeframe trend remains bullish as long as Bitcoin continues making higher lows. However, on the lower timeframes, volatility has decreased, which often signals that a larger move may be approaching. Looking at support levels, the first important zone is the recent swing low where buyers previously stepped in. If Bitcoin holds above this area, it increases the probability of another attempt toward higher prices. On the other hand, losing this support could trigger a deeper correction toward the next major demand zone. Now let's talk about resistance. The nearest resistance remains the recent local high. This level has already rejected price once, making it an important barrier for the bulls. A strong breakout above this zone, accompanied by increasing trading volume, would likely attract fresh buying interest and could open the door for another impulsive rally. Volume will be one of the most important factors to watch today. A breakout without volume is often unreliable and can quickly turn into a false move. Professional traders usually look for confirmation through increasing volume before committing to new positions. Moving on to the indicators. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, is sitting around neutral territory. This tells us that Bitcoin is neither significantly overbought nor oversold at the moment. That gives the market room to move in either direction depending on incoming momentum. The MACD is showing signs of slowing momentum. While it hasn't generated a strong reversal signal yet, traders should monitor whether bullish momentum begins to strengthen again or whether bearish pressure starts to dominate. If Bitcoin remains above the short-term moving averages, buyers still maintain a slight advantage. However, a decisive break below these averages could encourage short-term sellers to become more aggressive. From a market sentiment perspective, institutional interest continues to play a major role in Bitcoin's price action. Large investors are paying close attention to macroeconomic developments, central bank policies, and global liquidity conditions. Any major economic announcement can quickly increase volatility across the cryptocurrency market. Another important factor is the behavior of long-term holders. When long-term investors continue accumulating during periods of consolidation, it often creates a stronger foundation for future price appreciation. Conversely, if distribution begins to increase significantly, the market may require additional time before establishing a new uptrend. Let's discuss today's possible scenarios. The bullish scenario is relatively straightforward. If Bitcoin successfully defends current support and breaks above resistance with strong volume, buyers could regain momentum and push toward new short-term highs. The bearish scenario begins if support fails. In that case, increased selling pressure could send Bitcoin toward the next demand area before buyers attempt another recovery. The third scenario, and perhaps the most likely in the immediate term, is continued sideways movement. Markets often spend more time consolidating than trending, and patience is one of the most valuable skills a trader can develop. Risk management remains essential regardless of market direction. Avoid chasing sudden price spikes, always define your stop loss before entering a trade, and never risk more capital than you're comfortable losing. Consistency matters far more than trying to catch every market move. To summarize today's outlook, the long-term structure remains constructive. Bitcoin is currently consolidating after recent price movement. Support is holding for now, but it must remain intact to preserve bullish momentum. A confirmed breakout above resistance with strong volume would strengthen the bullish case. Otherwise, traders should prepare for continued range-bound trading or a healthy correction before the next major move. That's today's Bitcoin market analysis for July 23, 2026. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next daily Bitcoin update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next analysis.